had started telling her stuff you was doing.
Who you telling? Come on in the room.
That
Yeah,
ain't
we
funny.
definitely in the presidential suite.
Okay, that shit's funny. You get up and pick my goddamn living room up.
We definitely in the presidential suite. You know what I'm saying? Complimentary. Or El Presidente. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm, okay. Look like we got one like in the building. Look like we got one like in the building. Like there's one person up in the building. Talk to me where you Bands. Bands, what it do, my friend? How you how your morning been treating you? Shout outs to you on that. Shout outs to you on that. Cause guess what? Ain't nothing like a jizzah or a jizzah, a jizzah. You feel me? Sometimes that job, sometimes with that job, you don't know which hole you gonna fuck. You don't know which hole you gonna fuck. You got so much money in your pocket, you don't know which hole you gonna fuck. Real talk. But the crazy thing though, the crazy thing be with working is, the crazy thing be with working is basically,
Nah, fix me a bowl of cereal.
it seems like when you shit straight and when you really, really able to do shit and maneuver, the women play games. But then when you're broke and you ain't got shit, they trying to make all these motherfucking plans. Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them. But they be full of it though. Definitely be full of it. I'm talking about you can have racks in both pockets. And don't let your bank give you that overdraft protection. So that means now you walk around with your paycheck, and on top of that, you can hit the bank up for another 500. See, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm up here with it. You see what I'm saying? So guess what? Not only do you got your paycheck, but you got the bank 500. And guess what? When you walk around with all that fucking money and you done did all that overtime, the women want to play games, games on top of games like they got a controller in their hand playing Xbox fucking One, like they playing PS5 around this bitch. But let you not have a pot to fucking piss. Now they trying to link up, they trying to hook up, they trying to motherfucking make plans. They trying to drive you to the motherfucking mall and pick out restaurants in the mall. And you looking like, how the fuck I'm gonna afford this? Real talk. They just have a bad time. It ain't their fault. They just have a bad fucking time. That's why. That's why for 2025, my policy is my policy is you pay for the first two dates, they pay for the date. You pay for the next 2 dates, they pay for the date. You pay for the next 2 dates, they pay for the date. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when the tab when the check come up to $80 and they ain't acting right after that shit, I be wanting to take their ass to Judge motherfucking Joe Brown, Judge Mathis, Judge Judy, Judge some fucking body. Cause shit, I be want to be reimbursed. My time ain't to be wasted around this motherfucker. So guess what? That's why you gotta motherfucking let them go on ahead and start paying for the date sometime. That way they'll realize, oh shit, this dating scene is expensive. Let me act right now, cause I don't want them to go nowhere. Cause shit, I done spent too much money. You feel me? That's how they go. Trust me, you gotta let them feel it. Sometimes you gotta let them reach for their purse. Every now and then. You can't be the one grabbing your wallet all the damn time. And basically the reason why you pay for the first 2 dates is because you gotta let them get that experience with you. You gotta let them, know what I'm saying, see how it is to rock with a player. You see what I'm saying? And once they get a glimpse of you and they really, really go to liking you and jocking you and getting your swag and getting your style, okay, well, baby, now if you want to continue this, it's your turn to pay for a date. It's your turn to pay for an outing. If they can't do that, then shit, fuck it. It wasn't meant to be. But guess what? They gonna whip their purse out for another nigga. I guarantee you they gonna whip their purse out for another nigga. So guess what? If they ain't whip it out for you, then that means you need to cut your losses and say sorry to fuck Nara. That part. Shit, I learned in elementary school that women can be a little conniving. Shit, sometimes my people used to give me money so I can get something out the snack line. So instead of me actually buying chips and sodas, I get the girls my dollars. You know what I'm saying? And shit, a few of them gave my dollars to other kids. They didn't gave I'm giving them my dollars and they gave my dollars to another nigga. I learned that motherfucking 04. Yep, I learned that 04. Don't just be distributing money out like that. And guess what? All them hundreds you giving, baby, all them 50s you giving, baby, all them 20s you giving, baby, she getting all them hundreds, 50s, and 20s to the next motherfucker. Which I don't see why. Somebody give you something, it's for you. You supposed to motherfucking keep it and cherish it. Not hand it to somebody else. Because that was your blessing. But guess what? People don't look at it like that. Same way you be trying to make them happy, they trying to make somebody else happy. And shout out to everybody in attendance. Real shit. Shout out to everybody in attendance. Well, you could have been anywhere, but instead you right here in the presidential suite. No, I just seen something at the top of my phone, right? They were talking about some firearms. So that's what made me think of this now. Thing is this. How about one day I'm scrolling through, like, little shorts and TikToks and shit, right? How about I see this legit. This shit got about 5 poles on him. And one of the motherfuckers looked military issued. So basically that's all together, that's 6. He had like a little shotgun. And he had like 5 little pistols on him. I'm thinking to myself, Jit must can't fight. Ain't that much shooting in the motherfucking world. All them damn guns, you softer than the motherfucker. That don't make no sense. Really, your best weapon, your best weapon is the power of the sword, your tongue. God gave you a tongue so you could talk yourself out of situations. Believe me, it don't matter how gangster a motherfucker is. It don't matter how thuggish a motherfucker think they is. But guess what? If you look them in their motherfucking face and you talk like you got some sense, and you let them know you ain't no pussy, but at the same time you ain't looking for no problems, and you mean that and stand on business, they'll go on the fuck on about their motherfucking business. All you gotta do is just assert yourself, let them know you ain't pussy, but let them know you don't want no problem. But definitely let them know you ain't pussy. And guess what? They gonna go on about their motherfucking business. They better if they know what's good for them. Kevin, oh, what's up, Kevin? Kevin, what's up, Kevin? If you still on here, what's up, Kevin? I'm glad you can actually come through and chill with us and chop it up. They say 90% of women trying to date the top 1%. Okay, okay. I'm not playing with them. Right, they can damn sure kick rocks. Right, they can damn sure kick rocks. Right. You only pay for the side piece, so she keep quiet. You only keep for the side piece, so she keep quiet. That's real. But nah, I'ma say, Kevin, nah, ain't nothing wrong with paying for your main lady. Nah, ain't nothing wrong with paying for your main lady if your main lady acting like the main lady. Know what I'm saying? If your main lady acting like the main lady, then cool. But shit, if your main lady acting like she the side piece, well, damn. She better depart from me. Shit. Who? Let my main lady be acting like the fucking side piece. You know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucking problem. You know what I'm saying? See me, I like relationships well. The bitch wanna check your phone. I like relationship. You know what I'm saying? Call it toxic, call it motherfucking drama. But shit, that's what the fuck I like. I like it when a bitch wanna check the phone. You know what I'm saying? I like it when a bitch asks me 21 questions. Who, what, when, where, why, how. You know what I'm saying? And why. You feel me? I like shit like that. I like knowing damn well, okay, boom. Even though I ain't did nothing, I still gotta motherfucking come up with a story before I go in the house because the truth just sound like a lie. You ever had a time like that? Y'all ever had a time where the truth just sounded like a motherfucking lie? So you actually had to motherfucking come up with a lie because you knew that if you told the truth, that the person wouldn't just believe it? Sometimes the truth actually sounds like a lie. Sometimes in a relationship you ain't did shit wrong, but you know damn well the person just ain't gonna go for what the fuck you saying. So sometimes you have to motherfucking come up with an alibi and then have a motherfucking star witness and then have somebody motherfucking actually vouch for what the fuck you saying. This shit be crazy. And don't let them find out that your alibi was a motherfucking lie, because then they gonna think you really motherfucking cheated. But they don't realize but they don't motherfucking realize that when they feel like once you had them came up with the lie because your truth ain't sound so motherfucking truthful. Once you come up with the alibi and get the star witness and they find out that your alibi and your star witness was lying, they gonna really feel like you cheated. But they don't realize that shit. The truth just ain't sound too motherfucking pretty. Even though it was nothing wrong with what the fuck occurred. Like for example, let's say I know y'all don't all had them days. Well, y'all probably been working hard, y'all tired, and y'all might go to sleep at 7 o'clock. Every once in a while, you probably might just go to sleep at 8 o'clock at night. But then when you wake up to your phone the next day, people be tripping. Whether it's somebody you've been dating, or whether it's somebody you trying to date, or whatever the fuck, and you probably be almost in there with them. But then when you go missing like that, they feel like you ain't being consistent. And then next thing you know, now they having cold feet. So shit. But really, they don't realize that you really had done. You just been working all day and you fell asleep around 8 o'clock at night. But they so used to you motherfucking 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, hollering at them, chilling with them, probably doing something with them. They probably thinking that you probably doing that shit with somebody else. But they don't realize shit. Every now and then your body just need a little bit of rest. Every now and then. Crazy thing is, right? Be honest with y'all, I can't really see how many people watching at one time. That's the only bad thing about live streaming. You can't really see how many people that on at one time. Like, people in the audience, y'all can tell how many people on, but I can't. It's always gonna say one person for some reason. But they will definitely tell me how many likes. They'll tell me how many likes, but they ain't gonna tell me how many people on. And yesterday, I ain't gonna lie, I did damn good. It wasn't the biggest number in the whole wide world, but guess what? They said that 78 people watched it. They said 78 people came to the live stream. Now I'm gonna be real with you. I knew for a fact that the numbers wasn't right yesterday when they said it was only one person or two people watching, because guess what? I done had about 9 people. I done had about 13 people actually come in and leave messages. I had 13 people come in and leave messages. What? Wasn't it? Damn right. That was God live yesterday. That wasn't even mine. That was God live yesterday. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, that's what I was telling somebody. That's what I was telling this chick one time. I'm like, I told her, I'm like, no. I told her, like, that live, I told her how her live on a specific occasion was special. It was like, and I told her, like, I told her basically, like, shit, whatever you drunk that day, whatever you did that day, you know what I'm saying, that made you have the motherfucking courage, the motherfucking bring out that personality and bring out that vibraciousness and bring out that motherfucking charisma, you need to do that shit all the way over again, because I done went through a couple of your lives and ain't none of them like that one. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, that's the problem a lot of people have. Like, you know how, like, even in the director scene of a movie, they be like, take 5, take 10. You know what I'm saying? When you a real star, shit, you get that shit right on the first motherfucking time. Because for the simple fact, you can't do shit over. You can't do shit over. You could probably do it similar, but you can't do it congruent. You can't do it exactly the way the fuck you did it. That's with nothing. That's like even Michael Jordan. If he go and dunk that ball, each time it's gonna be a wonderful motherfucking dunk. But ain't no dunk like the same motherfucking dunk. Like when he hold his tongue out, he probably had it cocked a little bit to the side, 2/4 to the left. Or when he stuck his tongue out, next time he probably had it cocked to the side, cocked to the middle, 3/4 to the right. You see what I'm saying? You know, when he be like that. You see what I'm saying? When he be like like that. You feel me? So basically, shit, that's just like LeBron James. Every pass LeBron James did ain't the fucking exactly the same. Sometimes he do the no look behind the back. Sometimes he do the over under between the legs. Sometimes he might motherfucking do the bounce pass. You feel me? So basically, ain't shit in life you can do the fuck over. So it's basically you do it right the first fucking time, cause you can't do it over. I mean, you can do it over, but you can't do it exactly the way you did it. So sometimes if you nail something, you better motherfucking go ahead and get it right.
Everybody want to try some of this with me?
What's that?
Black CEO.
What does it
Me and sister.
do? Y'all take some.
Yeah, me so sick.
Who you telling?
You take some too.
Look, it's like bathroom.
No, I got some of that. I got some bottles.
And Kevin, if you around here now, Kevin, you make sure you come on back now. Make sure you come on back. I ain't saying right this second. I'm saying,
Yeah, take it.
about the bigger picture. It's about longevity. You make sure you
You gotta
stay
get
a
going.
part of this community around here.
I'll take it.
It's got a good taste, but it ain't a bad taste, but it's a good taste. What you living in?
Who you telling? I ain't gonna lie. For some reason, I kind of want to know exactly how many people own right now. I definitely want to know.
Hello.
I definitely want to know.
Hello, my dear. Sometimes growing up and people
Oh, and people, one thing about it, don't let nothing or nobody, what they call it, don't let nothing or nobody
Hello?
steal your joy.
Hello.
Don't. Because guess what? A lot of the times, people, it ain't really necessarily that people trying to. Okay, that's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. A lot of the times, it ain't the people that's trying to steal your joy. It's the devil that hopped inside these people. It's the devil that hopped inside these people and trying to get them to attack you. Cause think about it. You don't bother nobody. You ain't did shit to nobody. So why the fuck is all these people coming for you? Why is all these people trying to piss you off? It ain't really them. It's the devil that's done hopped inside of them. So sometimes you gotta overlook these people because they know not what the fuck they do. They know not what the fuck they do. But they just want to poke the bear. So guess what? When they poke the bear, they don't realize a bear maul their ass. And nobody's worth getting in trouble. Nobody. Believe it or not, once upon a time, I done actually had neighbors of mine try to get tough and try to act and really was acting gangster. But then when I had to show them something, next thing you know, they run into the fucking police. And then I ain't gonna lie, the shit shocked the fuck out me because I would have never thought these motherfuckers, the way they was acting, pulling guns out, pulling bats out, trying to surround a nigga. But then when a nigga turn up and really, really spaz out, next thing you know, they run into the fucking police. Oh, hell no. So basically, you gotta realize sometimes people will try to trick you out your motherfucking spot. People will definitely try to trick you out your motherfucking spot. You think these people tough and gangster if you want to, You do something there, they gonna motherfucking run 9-1-1. They gonna 9-1-1. And guess what, people? You better not let them 911 your motherfucking ass. So you better overlook people. You better motherfucking turn the other cheek around that bit. Because if you turn up, they gonna 9-1-1. And police ain't gonna ask no questions. They gonna let the judge determine all what the fuck occurred. Believe me. Real time. So for the 5 people that's watching, I ain't gonna lie, I wish it was 50. I wish it was 50. But guess what? I'm grateful for them 5. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you was a motherfucking person. And you could have been anywhere across the globe. But you right here with the presidential suite. Complimentary of El Presidente. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? No, fuck all that president shit. How about y'all wanna hear some shit that's gonna blow your mind? So how about I was talking to this chick, right, not too long ago. I tell baby she Michelle. I say, you know what I'm saying, we talking, we having a real discussion, right? So I tell baby she Michelle. She say, well, you certainly ain't Barack. I say, baby, what the fuck is you trying to whip me with words or something? Like, what the fuck made you say some ignorant ass shit like that at your motherfucking mouth? Imagine now. Imagine you trying to really build something with somebody and you tell them, baby, we winning. And last time I checked, you was Michelle. Right. Ain't she? Ain't you trying to get cut off? You ain't lying. You definitely ain't lying. The fuck what the fuck would make you possibly say if a nigga tell you, baby, if a nigga say, baby, we in charge. And last time I checked, you was Michelle. And then she just out of nowhere said, well, you certainly ain't Barack. Pussy asshole. The audacity of you. That's what I call somebody trying to whoop you with words. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people try to, they ain't necessarily cussing you out. They ain't gotta necessarily cuss you out. They ain't gotta necessarily call you out your name. They ain't gotta necessarily pick a fight with you. But at the same time, they actually picking a fight with you. Cause what the fuck is you knocking down everything to what the fuck I'm saying? And then when you try to suggest something to them, they always want to go. If you go left, they want to go right. You say go up the block, they want to go down the street. Like, motherfucker, if I ain't telling you nothing that's gonna hurt you or harm you, and check this out. Nah, I'm forgot to make this shit clear. If you somebody that I'm seeing, if you somebody that I'm courting, somebody that I'm going steady with, somebody that I'm dating, somebody that I'm seeing, and I tell you, and if I ain't telling you nothing that's gonna hurt you or harm you, then do what the fuck I say, when the fuck I say. If not, you can hit the highway. Go and get them about to hit the highway. Coming back with I'm about to hit the highway with two cold-blooded bitches. Don't trip out on that X, man. We taking care of business. I'm about to hit the highway. I'm going get I'm about to hit the highway. Coming back with I'm about to hit the highway with two cold-blooded bitches. Don't trip out on that X, man. We taking care of business. Mm-hmm. People be trying to get cut off. Speaking of getting cut off, I'm gonna be real with you. What song? A song I never did like. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Say what you saying. You know I'm the man. 100,000 restaurants spending in Japan. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. I ain't really like that song like that. Now I'm gonna tell you what song. Well, around that time, what song I did like was got a condo around my neck, and girl, I'm flashing eyes. Got a plan left piece. Can I? Oh, you know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Got a kid that smoke no Keisha, smoking no Keisha. Yeah. Yeah, and guess what? When that song came out, I actually had a girl named Keisha, if not two Keishas. But I remember for a fact I had one Keisha. But no, I do remember two Keishas, but I can't remember I can't really remember the other Keisha. This was, remember, you guys remember that? This was 2000. This was 2000. No, 2012. Yeah, that was 2012. Keisha. God damn, I want to Google that. Hey, Google that real quick. Google that real quick so I can let people know.
Cash Not came out.
Yeah, no, when Keisha. Yeah, Cash Out. Yeah, Cash Out. Yeah, 2012 or 2010. Cause I can't remember. I remember I had two Keishas, but I can't remember. I can only remember one of the Keishas though. And I remember the other one, the Keisha. I remember I met her at the mall. She was actually walking down the motherfucking strip, and shit. Right, 2012. Like I said, it was in two. Thank you. It was in 2012. So now I'm saying the thing was, I caught her ass walking down the strip. I guess you know. Know what I'm saying? I definitely, motherfucking, you know. I joked her. I got her. I pulled her. You saying like a true boss player. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, I want to get back to shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit, bro. In my lifetime of living, let's say, okay, the year is 2025, right? The year is 2025. The year is 2025. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you. How about this? I want to say 26. Now don't get me wrong. 2016, I was on some player shit. I was on my shit in 2016 when it came to being a bachelor. But I'm gonna say my best years of Mac Daddy, my best years of being a bachelor, my best years of being a real deal true boss player was from my golden years. How about that? My golden years was from 2008 to 2012. 2008 to 2012, I was something serious. Like, for example, it don't matter, bro. It didn't matter if a woman was 50 fucking feet away. If I called her ass, bro, she gonna stop where the fuck she stood. Either she gonna report to me, or either she gonna motherfucking wait till I motherfucking catch up to her. But either way, bro, I don't give a fuck if she was 50 feet away. If I saw him, I motherfucking got him. You see what I'm saying? Real shit. Nah, I don't know. I guess I'm more mature now. I don't know, but at the same time, I don't really like being too mature. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I want to get back to the days where if a bitch was 50 feet away, I could still hawk their ass down and motherfucking get their ass to act right. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that's the lazy mentality that I got now. Like now, if a chick 20 feet away, oh that bitch too far. I look just like that. Oh that bitch way out. That bitch too far. Hell to the no. Ain't no, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river wide enough. Ain't no ocean deep enough. Can keep me from you, babe. Oh, oh, can't keep me from getting to you, babe. That day on, I made a vow. Be there when you want me, some way, somehow now. And that way on, I guarantee. Promise you will never find no one like me, darling. Right, that part. That fucking part. You see what I'm saying? Oh, can keep me from getting to you, baby. Like for example, what I'm saying is the moral of the story is if a woman was 50 feet away, bruh, I wouldn't give a fuck. If I liked them, I'm gonna motherfucking get their attention. But now, it's like if a bitch 20 feet away, she ain't gotta be 50 feet away. If she 20 feet away, I feel like that's just too fucking far. That's just desperate. What the fuck? The bitch way down there. Man, once upon a time, let's say I'm finna give you an example. I'm finna give you an example of what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's say, you know how, like, let's say streets, right? You know, y'all might call them streets, y'all might call them blocks, whatever the fuck you call them. Let's say if I'm on First Street, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say if I'm on First Street. Like, let's say the sign say whatever, the sign might say Belvedere, the sign might say Johnson, the sign might say Longhorn, whatever the sign say, fuck what the sign say, but the number of the street say First Street, right? Let's say if I'm on First Street, I wouldn't give a fuck if a bitch was on 12th Street, nigga. If I saw them, I'm gonna motherfucking get their attention. And I'm gonna get the fucking phone number. Back in 2012. But now, if I'm on First Street, if a bitch on 6th Street, I feel like that's too fucking. If a bitch on 6th Street and I'm on First Street, that's just too fucking far. But I gotta get out that mindset though. I gotta motherfucking get back on my true boss player shit. Who you telling? So, you know what I'm saying? Now with that being said, with that actually being said, now this is for all the fellas in the room, right? It's on some real G shit. How far is too far for you to holler at a woman? Like let's say if you on this side of the street and they on that side of the street, you see what I'm saying? Now we talking about situations like you done got out your vehicle and they headed somewhere about to get in their vehicle, or you see their ass but they blocks away. Like how far are you willing to say, you know what? No, baby, that's too damn far. Like, or you don't give a fuck if they're 100 feet away. Like real shit. Let us know your thoughts on the matter. Like, what's the fucking most distance that you can actually physically lay eyes on a woman and say, damn, she too damn far. Maybe next time. Like, let me know that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Hmm? You said that's a hard one, or you said that ain't hard one. You said that ain't uh Okay, maybe 5. You say okay. Now you saying if you driving. You saying if you driving 5 blocks is too far, or you saying that if you driving, you willing to go 5 blocks to go grab the woman? You saying you willing to go grab the woman? If you saying driving, you willing to go holler at them? You saying driving, you willing to go 5 blocks? If you see it, like if you looking at them in person, or you saying if you driving 5 blocks is too far because you ain't finna do no U-turn and back and double and parallel park to go see what they talking about. Like, let me know exactly what you, cause I want to really understand you. Even though we here, even though we locked in, but still I want to know. I just want to know and be able to actually comprehend. So you saying that, to be clear now, you saying that you're not finna parallel park and U-turn if she 5 blocks away, or you saying that if you driving, you will drive 5 blocks down there to motherfucking. You feel me? I'm imagining you got to be saying that you ain't finna parallel park and drive back 5 blocks because shit, I know damn well you'll go from one side of town to another. I'm driving so down. So if I see her, I might hit a U-turn. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. If you see her, you might hit a U-turn within 5 blocks. That's real. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm finna check something real quick. All right, who you telling? All right, who you telling? Who you telling? All right, we finna play. All right, we finna play. We gonna play a name game. We gonna play a name game, right? The name game is this: mention. You just throw random women name now. You throw random women name, and when you throw random women name, I gotta either tell you the story behind them, or either I gotta say no history. And I'm only gonna say no history if I never had a girl named that. If I never had a girl named that or never dealt with a girl named that, I'm gonna say no history. So go ahead, shoot your name. Come up with some good names now. You gotta come up with a good name. I got a good story to tell you. Real shit now. Go ahead and name a name. Tina. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the last Tina. Matter of fact, okay, fuck it. I got a couple Tinas. Fuck. Okay, now check it out, right? Okay, now I'm gonna tell you the last recent Tina. The last recent Tina was somebody in the industry, but necessarily not nobody. She wasn't no A-lister. She was just a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? She was a YouTuber, and what happened was, check it out. Really, I didn't even know her fucking name was Tina until she saw them. See, a lot of people. This is how a lot of people really fuck up, right? When they send you the email, the real name be on the fucking email. Don't get me wrong, even with me. For some reason, I don't know, I guess Google, Gmail and shit like that, they want you to answer you. They want your date of birth, they want your name, they want you to confirm it's you. So basically, sometimes with emails and shit, sometimes your real information be there. But know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's why that's why so a lot of people like to go with Yahoo or Outlook and shit like that. So anyway, when she sent me an email, we go to motherfucking, we ain't texting, but we emailing each other, right? So anyway, baby ended up making me a moderator, right? So baby ended up, this year. So anyway, baby ended up making me a motherfucker. Matter of fact, her name, she go by Shawnee. You probably done heard of her in these YouTube streets. So anyway, I probably shouldn't even mention her name, because guess what? I don't want her to have no exposure after the dirty ass shit she just did. But the thing was, fuck it, I'm gonna keep it real, right? So what happens is, so we emailing each other and shit like that, though. So she got this thing where she want to call everybody niece and nephew, right? But the thing is this, baby, you older than me by like 7 years. I ain't your motherfucking nephew. If anything, you could be my sis, and I can be your bro or your bruh. But baby, you ain't no motherfucking child. Who the fuck is you calling nephew? I'm a real deal OG. Bitch, I probably done did more gangster shit than your husband. Like, watch all that nephew shit. But I ain't went rude about it. I just politely let her know off the ripper. I dressed that shit and I nipped it in the butt as soon as it happened. I'm like, baby, I let her know, I'm like, you 7 years older than me. You could be my sis, LOL. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta put a little, sometimes I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes you can tell people what the fuck you wanna tell people in text messages. But sometimes you gotta motherfucking, remember not, this ain't text messages because I'm actually typing as a regular person on her live stream now. So this ain't text messages. But I'm keeping it, I'm getting it to you so you can keep up with what's going on. So what happened is, when you tell somebody what you tell somebody through any kind of message, you can tell somebody whatever you want to tell them, but sometimes you got to put LOL because sometimes people can't handle the truth and they take shit wrong and they try to make more of it than what the fuck it is. So sometimes you can say what the fuck you want to say to them, but sometimes you got to put a little LOL just to ease the situation. So I'm like, you 7 years older than me. You could be my sis, LOL. So anyway, so next thing you know, she was like, okay, so you bruh. All right, so boom, boom, boom. So next thing you know, we actually call each other bruh and sis with cameras on, right? But when the camera's off and we actually going through Gmail and shit like that, even Gmailing and emailing, that's when she, know what I'm saying, I sent her a little dirty picture. Know what I'm saying? I sent her a little something explicit. And then that's when she was like, how about she had nerve to tell me, you have just sexually assaulted me. I did not ask you to send that. So next thing you know, I guess I made light of the situation. And me and baby we was still Gmailing and shit like that. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was still a moderator and everything, right? But the thing is this. How me and her fell out is because of this. Once you put me as a motherfucking moderator, and you gotta be, let's be realistic now. I'm actually coming to your platform and showing you support and actually fucking with you. Baby, you ain't paying me motherfucking one red pen tag. So guess what? So if I put somebody in timeout, you know what I'm saying? Don't you ask me why the fuck I put them in timeout. Don't you ask me what the fuck. Don't you ask me shit about a motherfucking shit. Because guess what? I ain't getting paid to do this, baby. So you better motherfucking watch who the fuck you talking to. So so what happens is, right? Get a load of this shit. So what happens is, the final straw came when one day she was just on some weird shit. She was like, can I get an age check from everybody in the building? Can I get an age check? So next thing, so shit, I'm just letting baby talk, letting her run her mouth. So next thing she say, I need for the moderators to get me my age checks. I need for the moderators need to do their job. So really, I'm already thinking like, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, what you think I'm some puss ass child or something? Who the fuck is you really talking to? So, but I don't say that. So I say, all right, now we need an age. So that's why I type. And as a moderator, I say, okay, in the next, I'm being polite with the people now. I'm giving them more than enough time. I'm like, in the next 4 minutes, we gonna need an age check. No, matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little extra with mine. I said, since she wanna be extra, I'm extra. I say, in the next 4, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna tell you I was extra. I said, in the next 4 minutes, everybody gonna have to provide their date of birth. Everybody gonna have to type their date of birth. You know what I'm saying? Along with your age. So she wouldn't take it there. I took it a step farther. So next thing you know, she trying to motherfucking she want to pick and choose who got to do age checks. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I done been coming to your platform for about 2 weeks, for about a week and a half now. I notice who the fuck been on here and who the fuck ain't. And bitch, you the type of hoe, you just see a light skin nigga, you lose your motherfucking mind. I guess cause the nigga light skin, he ain't gotta do an age check. Pussy hole got me fucked up, so I put the nigga in time out. How about this bitch? No, I'm lying. I hide the nigga. Yeah, that's right, I hide the nigga. How about this bitch unhide the nigga? Like, bitch, that mean you don't respect my fucking authority. And shit, I typed some shit and clicked on her motherfucking ass. And shit, then she wanted to take the moderator. Then what happened was, I didn't really give a fuck because if I wanted to reach out to her, I got a Gmail already. Know what I'm saying? But one thing I ain't gonna do is, once my name is in blue, I ain't finna return back to your shit and for people to see my name in motherfucking white. I got too much respect for myself. So that's with that Tina. Now another Tina is Tina from Fernandina, Tina from Fernandina, Tina from Fernandina, Tina from motherfucking Dina. So anyway, it's an old white lady, right? It's an old white lady named Tina. But Tina fine as well, shit, I don't like to call white hoes fine as fuck. But no, I'm saying, you know, shit. Some of them white hoes, see, I'm gonna tell you, okay, now, I'm gonna tell you what kind of white hoes I like. I like the white hoes that, I don't like blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't like no snow bunnies. I like them white bitches that look like Kim Kardashian. I like a white bitch that look like she got a little something in her. But when you actually meet her family, you can tell she just a regular cracker. That's the kind of white bitches I like. I like the kind of bitches with brunettes. I like brunettes who got brown eyes. Like the same way, like I'm finna show you something. For example, us black people, right? A lot of black people might think that our pupils, not the white around our eye, but they think our pupils are black. No, our pupils are brown. Black people have brown eyes, and some black people have brown eyes than others that are hazel to a certain extent. So what happens is, right? What happens is this, like, if I had to deal with a white woman, and it ain't even finna be, and I don't give a fuck, you ain't even coming home to meet mama, because guess what? Mama be tripping about black bitches coming to the house. First thing mama say is, this ain't no hoe house. This ain't no hoe house. So imagine what she gonna say if a white hoe come. That's just being real. So what happens is now, but if I had to deal with a white woman, she gonna have brown hair, and she gonna have the same color eyes as us black people got, and she gonna have a real deal tan. You see what I'm saying? She basically, if I deal with a white hoe, she ain't finna be looking like no white hoe. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Tina from Fernandina, she was one of them kind of white hoes. She was one of them type of people that you had to actually meet her father and her mother and the rest of her family to figure out that she was a cracker. Like, she don't look like no motherfucking, she don't look like no regular motherfucking little cracker girl. So anyway, so what happens is now, but she was white. But the thing was, she was an older white woman, right? And guess what? She loved to party, and she loved to hand out money. So know what I'm saying? So basically, Tina owned a whole lot of property. Tina owned a whole lot of property, and basically, she was the type of white woman, she probably might see you, and she'll pick you up, and she'll take you. See, I'm from Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Duval County. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. But Fernandina, if y'all ever heard of that, that's in a place called Nassau. So know what I'm saying? So Fernandina, so Tina, like, she just a cool ass white lady. Like, she the type, if she like to come to the hood and shit like that, and if she see a black man she really like, or somebody that she want to really just chill with, she don't mind picking you up, taking you out to the country, throwing some money on you, and you drank this? Oh, you smoke that? You know what I'm saying? She don't mind getting it for you. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that's my story on Tina. Let me think about any other Tinas. Tina. Okay, now my mama got a fine ass homegirl named Tina. My mama got a fine ass homegirl named Tina. But I ain't never really had no dealing with that Tina because
Oh,
let's just keep it real. Mom Deuce be hating. Like she got a lot of homegirls she can put a nigga on, but she be trying to hide them hoes from me. You see what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk about that shit. That shit that below me. But anyway, name another name. Any name. Any name. Name a good name, I got a good story behind it now. Name a good name, I got a good story behind it now. Move, move, move. Name the right fucking name. That's the game. Name the right name. But with a real player, it don't matter which name you name. One thing about it, with a real player, it don't matter which name you name. You name a name, it's gonna be a song the same. That's like that's like with women of different nationalities. I probably, how do I say this? How do I best say this? Best way to say this is I might not have a woman that was full something. Like I might not have had a full what they call it, a full Vietnamese bitch, but I done had a bitch that was half black. Her mama was black. Her daddy was Vietnamese. You see what I'm saying? Like I probably might not have had a woman that was full Puerto Rican, but guess what? I done had a woman who daddy was black and her mama was Puerto Rican. So you know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me have I ever had a Puerto Rican, I can be like, hell yeah. Somebody asked me if I had a Vietnamese, hell yeah. But now if you ask me have I ever had a motherfucking trying to think what that lady was. 2 years ago I had an Asian, a real Asian. I'm talking about she wasn't mixed with nothing. She was actually full. Oh, Kim? Kim. Okay, check it out. Now, off the top of my head, it's a chick that stayed up the motherfucking street from me, right? It's a chick that stayed up the street from me. Fine ass chick. Fine ass chick. But she crazy as fuck. She look a lot young. She look young as fuck. I thought baby was like my age. Know what I'm saying? But turns out she was actually went to school with my mama. You know?
Okay, I don't need it.
So what happens is the chick named Kim, she actually, matter of fact, you want to tell the people about Kim one time? Kim, your little homegirl that's still up the street, the one that look. Well, you want to talk all in my background? Shit, damn. You see what I'm talking about? That bitch hate that shit. That bitch hate that shit. Why I just said it? Okay, look. She was just sitting up there saying all this shit in my background trying to fuck up my live stream. Know what I'm saying? I love Mama Deuce, but she's sitting up there trying to fuck up my live stream. But then when I'm sitting up here, you ask me about Kim. Now I got somebody who can actually vouch and say, yeah, I'm not lying that this really is a Kim that's still up the street. She talking about, she went to mouth and talking about, like she don't want to talk. But you were just talking the whole time. The whole world is told you talking. We crazy. So anyway, what happens is, I'm thinking Kim my age, but next thing you know, one day we ride, and my mama like, oh, she ain't young. I was in kindergarten with her. I'm like, you ain't in no motherfucking kindergarten with her. She like, yeah, I was. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie now. See, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. My mama the type, right? We could be at a motherfucking restaurant. We could be at the China buffet. We could be at Longhorn Steakhouse. It don't matter what the fuck.
Pray for his mama. Lord have mercy.
So anyway, so what happens is, right? What happens is this. So we could be at China Buffet, we could be at Longhorn Steakhouse, no matter where shit we be at. She always gonna pull a random lady to the side. Girl, ain't you such and such cousin? Girl, where I know you from? Yeah, yeah, did you used to stay over there by Hilltop? So what happens is, and every time she asks these women this shit, these women be like, no, ma'am, it's not me. So basically, I'm so used to my mama confusing people, right? So, but on this one of the time, she was actually right. Now, I guess by her went to school with the girl from kindergarten, I guess, know what I'm saying, she was actually right on this occasion. But a lot of the time, she be misconfusing people. So, know what I'm saying, so what happens is, right, Kim, that's still up the street, she crazy as fuck because you can tell she out there in them streets doing something she ain't got no business, whether it's for money or for other things. But it done been a couple of times where I done had my paper right and had my sack right, and I done tried to pull up on Kim, know what I'm saying, whether I drove up on her or whether I walked up to her, it don't matter. Pulling up is pulling up. So what happens is, what you laughing at what I said? Oh, okay, so look, so what happens is, like I said, it don't matter if I drove up to her. It don't matter if I walked up to her. Pulling up is pulling up. See, either way you got there, didn't you? So what happens is now, so I approached Kim, and this bitch just went to motherfucking cussing and fussing and motherfucking acting crazy as fuck. And me, I'm the type of person I know to get the fuck home because shit, bitch, you trying to call the police to come around. Like, what the fuck is you doing all this crazy shit for? But after actually knowing her for, after she was in the community for quite some time, I realized that she really crazy because her mama be putting her out, and she always be hopping in the motherfucking window. Like Kim the type, she like the motherfucking rip and run for weeks, but when she ready to come home, she ready to come home. And basically, from the way my house sit, I can see her house, and she always be hopping in and out the window. And then 30 minutes later, the police come and arrest her ass. She go to jail every time for trespassing. Now, that's that Kim. Now, another Kim is, okay, off the top of my head, thinking about it, okay, I know this Kim, she's a street woman. I ain't gonna call her a street walker, but she got some kind of correlation in the motherfucking streets, because she ain't out there for her health now. But anytime I see her, well, I ain't gonna say anytime I see her, because she definitely done changed up. You know what I'm saying? She definitely done changed up. But at first, when I first met her and shit, she'd give me money. Back when I was smoking cigarettes, she'd give me a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kim came with it. It don't matter if it was money, it don't matter what. Kim came with it. You know what I'm saying? And also the last time I just saw her back in December, when I saw her back in December, saw something in my teeth. Real shit, something in my teeth. So when I seen her back in December, she actually spotted me, saw me, broke bread, threw me some dollars. I ain't gonna say how much it was, you know what I'm saying? But it was something, it wasn't sufficient. It wasn't no play money. It was something sufficient. So, you know what I'm saying? So what happens is now, when I saw her the next time, I just know Kim cool. So, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I try to sell her some, some shrimps, some steak, things like that. I ain't gonna lie, I was boosting. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say that shit no more, but yeah, I was boosting and shit. So I tried to go around there to get them off to her. And she basically tried to shit me. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I know my hustle is so motherfucking big and so motherfucking large. I just went ahead and let Kim shit me. Cause she do be looking out. So I let Kim shit me that one little time. But let me see. Any more Kims? Kim. All right, you know what? I got to think about Kim some more. But come on, with another name. 'Cause I'm ready to give you something juicy. Another name. Oh, see, I tried to type you. What's up, Emma? How you doing today, Emma? How is the weather where you at? How is the weather? Do you have school today? You know what I'm saying? Cause school is cool. School is cool, and it's nothing like for example, I'm gonna be real with you. Like back in my day, I love school. I might skip a class or two, but I never skipped school. Anytime school was going on, my ass was there because I love school because you can actually learn something, and on top of that, that's what the girls was. So guess what? That was my hangout. That was my cool spot. Was school. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, Emma. And Emma, if you is still on, I apologize for ranting and talking so much because I actually saw somebody's name right there, but I never actually looked at it. If I'd have saw you, I'd have been hollered at you. But basically, come around here anytime. You know what I'm saying? Come around here to Uncle PGA house anytime. My Sukasa, your Sukasa. I'm Uncle Bishop around this motherfucker. Come around here anytime. I mean, I'm Bishop around this piece. Come around here anytime. And my little niecey poo, okay? You see I'm somebody out here now. You see how they come through and they be like, hey man, it's me from such and such. See if people be recognizing me. I'm a household name now. You see what I'm saying? Cat Williams done had his turn. Kevin Hart done had his turn. Now it's PGA. You know what I'm saying? Daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Daddy's home to stay. Come on, y'all supposed to be dropping these names now. Y'all playing with the true ball player. Y'all supposed to be not dropping these names. I'm ready to I'm ready to I'm ready to go on here back. You feel me? I'm ready to go on here about whatever name y'all ready to throw at me. Say some Ishas and Brikas. Say some Ishas and Brikas and motherfucking Tishas and Nikas. Oh, let me check something. Alright, I'm under the impression that everybody probably got something to do. They probably, you know what I'm saying, want to wind on down. So guess what? In the name of Jesus, today is awesome, and so are you. Walk by faith and not by sight. Go ahead and surrender. For your life has a purpose. For you are destined for greatness. For you can move all mountains. There is no trouble in your way. Your worst enemy is you. Only you can stop you. Continue to drive. Continue to soar. Continue to be ambitious. Continue to be concise. Continue to be conscious. Continue to be wise. Continue to be better than you were the day before. Continue to be so much more. Continue to continue. Don't let nothing or nobody steal your joy. Today's a new day. There is a clear sky. Where's the love and the joy and the peace that you promise? It's alright. I'm always there to find the fire that I can't explain. Smile. Even though it hurts me, I smile. I know you've been there for a while. So smile and smile like, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. Smile. You can do it. Just go ahead and smile.